That's a nice plate, isn't it? Le Cordon Bleu. They come to this tape. I don't. You might use it. No, I won't. I'll use those two. Okay, we'll use these two. So, second use, you've got cheesecake, yep? Here's some we prepared earlier on. Alright. Now, a good way to do cheesecake. Think outside the square once again. You can make it any shape you like. Alright, so what I used is, I just bought these from the Newcastle Kitchen Cupboard. Stainless steel rings. You can do anything those, mousse, salads, whatever the case may be. So, what I've done, this is a fairly large one. I do believe this is a little bit too large, but I made one large one and one smaller one so you can get an idea. Okay, so all it is a brown biscuit base with a little bit of butter and a little bit of sugar. Sorry, we're going back to front here. And I also made a smaller one. Okay, so we'll put on the smaller plate. Alright, that'll give you a good idea. It's beautiful. Very basic cheesecake. Philly cheese, gelatine leaf, a little bit of sugar, whipped cream, fresh strawberries. As you can see, the pink of the cheesecake, beautiful strawberry flavour. Okay, so we're going to make it very simple. Now, before I was trying to do the sugar work, we were going to make a teardrop out of a macadamia nut, but for some reason, I don't know whether it's the pots or the sugar, it's just not working. So we had 4 goes at it, and I can't understand why it's not working. But anyway, that's life. That's a another spoon there, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Right, this is a strawberry coulis, strawberry puree that I made from fresh strawberries. Reduce it with a little bit of sugar and always strain it. Don't leave too much sediment in because it doesn't shine on the plate as much. So strain the sediment out of it so it comes off the white plate nice and neatly. Okay? So all we're going to do is right, we'll do another one on this plate. Okay? Don't rush it and do those, just take your time. Also, a bit of chocolate soil. You can use real soil if you like. Depends if you like the judge or not. Just take your time, follow it around. Do the same on this plate, not as much. Another good way to do this, of course, is to make your, with overhead projector screen, cut out your moulds, the shape you want, and just pour your chocolate into the shape that you're on the plate. Beautiful. And it's a very simple, quick dessert. Okay, so put a big one on. Little one. Hello, little one. He's a nice little one. He's coming. There we go. So, as you can see, you're getting plenty of colour. Now we've got a bit of cream. That sugar would have stood right there, nice and high, and it would have made a beautiful finish to the plate. Right, never worked every time. Okay.
That's what we're going to wine for Christmas.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Geez, your cream work?
Right, you said this was a strawberry cheesecake?
Yes.
On which year's menu?
Sorry?
On which year's menu?
See, its cream's a little bit soft, but you get an idea.
This was the 30th, isn't it?
No, second. Try 2 different size spoons. Not a very good quenelle. Blueberries. Right. And seeing we haven't got our sugar, we'll give a little bit of a strawberry on the top. That's 5-star. There you go. That's all you need. Could have been a better quenelle, as we know. But all it is clean work, nearly. Bit of quenelle, just a bit of colour. Okay? Don't watch your portion control. So that portion is perfect. Okay? Don't go too big or one because it's too big. Alright, so that's the perfect little size. So how I got that was a piece of conduit, which I ripped the sink apart at home, took the pipe out of the sink. My wife wouldn't speak to me after that, so only kidding. Okay, so that's all you need, a couple of those. Always make one spare in case one doesn't work out. All right?
Chef just mentioned that if you go and get those conduit pipes, you have to be careful they're not lined with...
They've got to be lead free.
They've got to be lead free.
And polyurethane or something.
Yeah.
Polyurethane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's ones you can get...
What are the ones, how come they've got lead in them?
I don't know, but we use them in a competition.
Yeah, we got
At the ACF competition, and the boys got drilled, and like I checked it all, but if they got lead in them,
No.
big no-no.
But I'm just wondering why they've got lead in them.
I'm not sure, maybe-
PVC pipe.
Maybe you can get them, or maybe they've had it in the past. I just went to Bunnings and got some 50mm pipe
Yeah,
and ripped them down on a drop saw,
yeah.
and then obviously cleaned the edges and washed them, and they've only been in the kitchen since. But just FYI,
It's a past one.
There has been, yeah. So make sure-
the standard ones you get from like Bunnings or Midas
Yeah.
now are
well, obviously they're nice and cheap.
Yeah.
They're whatever, a couple of bucks a length.
Yeah.
But just make sure
It was
because.
only a few years ago that we're still doing it, but the standard ones you get now are
Okay, yeah, cool.
Okay. Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Thank you.
just be careful of that because I'll can your competition straight away.
There you go. There you go. So as I said, that's a bit big, but it gives you an idea of portion control with the smaller one. Okay, thank you. Taste those later then. Beautiful. And it's all in the taste, isn't it? Right, chef.
Alright, who's 4th years? Ellie Stevens.
Ellie and another 7 out there in TV land.
Do you have any questions about the lamb assiette?
No,
No?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
So what we've used from cold cutting the meat earlier, we've used the backstrap. So lamb assiette, 3 ways. We've made a sausage with the belly flap that he cut off. So it's got a high fat content plus some meat, and then the trimmings off the backstrap I added into the blender also to make the sausage. So this is where you can use whatever spice you like. I've got Chinese spice, paprika and asparagus diced through that. Obviously seasoned. Put a piece in the oven first, try the seasoning, make sure it's right because you're going to be poaching and then pan frying. So make sure your seasoning's spot on first. The fillet, I have trimmed the silver sinew off, rolled that in Dijon mustard, and that's just got chervil, and that's going to be poached. So your criteria is poached, pan fried, and sausage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So again, I trialled that last night, and that's 3 minutes poaching. So you're basically like sous vide. So except sous vide, you've got a set temperature. So we'll put that in, and Rod will put the timer on for 3 minutes.
4, 5, 6, 5 minutes.
I'll tell you when. 3 minutes, all right?
Rectangle plate, I think, because you've got separation again of your dishes. Probably not black marble, but we've got no plates here except for rounds.
They're not real good, no.
So again, medium rare for all your meats. And you're going to have all the baby veg on your tray as well. So garnish is up to you. I think it says potato. I've just done a cauliflower puree with this. So I think a puree or a potato.
Some sort of starch.
Or you want starch?
Some sort of starch.
Yeah. Okay.
But cauliflower puree would be nice to see.
So again, you're controlling all your heat. Just waiting for the lamb to cook.
Okay.
And then we'll present. And
In the meantime, how long's that going to be? 3 minutes.
oh yeah, 2.5, 2.
Okay. In the meantime, that's how I would bring my plates to the competition. You should have 6 plates. All right. So bring it in glad wrap. What I've done with these is before is clean them before I brought them to the competition. But didn't get dirty because I had them wrapped up. Now, if I was to use any other plate at the moment, you can see a shine on that and not much of a shine on this one, yeah? All it is, white. I love this. Wet one, cold water, warm water, doesn't matter. You always carry a little bit of paper towel with you, I would suggest. So you just wet it, go over it gently. Some of these plates also that I might suggest is, if you're using plates and they've got little marks on them, you're not going to be down marked on them. Or because we know you use them a lot at work or at home, the main thing is to have clean plates, right? Whether they've got marks on them or not, doesn't matter. Just make sure that they're clean. Don't put your finger marks on them, so use a paper towel to hold it. See how it's come up nice and shiny? Only a bit of cold water. When you go to serve, like Chef is going to do in a minute,
Mark, that's 3 minutes in that.
3?
Yeah.
wash your hands and wash your fingers underneath. There are a lot, in the regional competitions, a lot of plates had sediment under the plates. So you had dirty fingers, lifted the plates, but your food was on the bottom of the plates. So make sure that there's no sediment on the bottom. So see how clean that is now? So what I do now is, have I got 1 second, Chef?
Yeah.
Right, just wrap it. There you go, and it's ready to go to the comp. Right, if you want to do it another way, you can wrap it, and if you want to leave the glad wrap on while you're serving, just cut out the middle and serve your meal. Once it's served, take off the outside, and it's a spotless plate. Alright? Okay?